Good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a lovely day, morning, evening, whatever it is for you. I'm at Stacey's. She's ill, and I think I'm ill. I think she's giving it me. I've got like a sore throat, but it's like in here. It's sort of like on the tonsils, but sort of behind it. And I got a tickle here. I've literally, it's here. It's coming. I had like, I think I had tonsillitis a few weeks back. Or something, maybe I'm just overreacting. It was something, my tonsils were absolutely killing, man. Like, I've had tonsillitis before, and this hurt worse than that, so I'm not sure what it was. But it also hurt my ear. And then anyway, like last week I was ill, wasn't I? I had whatever I had. And then I'm ill again, man, because my mum's got something which is like a throat thing, and I think that's what I've caught. But Stacey's thing's more like a stomach thing, she's feeling sick. There's just so much illness going around, man, I think, catching it all. So now I'm about to pop in and see Stace. I feel a bit bad there, man. Whenever I'm ill, she buys me like a little hamper of good things, like, you know, nice little snacks and foods and like some medicines. But she's ill, she doesn't want to eat anything, she doesn't want to drink anything, so I don't know what to get her. Like, she's got all the pills she needs as well, so I just feel a bit bad that I haven't got her anything, but I don't know what to get her. Anyway, I'm going to pop in there, have some lunch anyway. See you in a sec. Oh, look at her. She's wrapped up. You're okay. Come here. Got my potato in the microwave. Got my beans on the cook. So I'm eating healthy again today, guys. I'm on it. I'm actually on it. Like, I've had my smoothie this morning, which was really good because I put more pineapple in it today instead of the mango, which was in it yesterday. You know, I said it would taste a bit cucumbery. It was good and juicy today. What smells like burning, is it? I don't know if it's these or if it's just something that was on the hob already. So I've had that. I'm going to have these beans. I'm going to have a chicken and rice meal. If you've been watching for a while, you might remember the chicken and rice meal that me and Stacey used to have all the time with barbecue sauce, because it's low cal, easy to cook, and it's actually really good. Probably have that for tea. And I'm going to go to the gym. Train my arms today. So as you could tell, man, I trained chest yesterday. I got a proper pump on because I used to go a lot and I used to be in good shape. It comes back. It's called muscle memory. You just go once and suddenly you're looking a lot better. But I was tired today, man. I was at work feeling it, and I'm definitely going to feel it tomorrow in the arms. It's going to be horrendous. But it'll be worth it in the end. And I've got to find a cork board, man. I want a cork board so I can do a motivational board thing. But they're really expensive. So I'm going to see if Stacey's got one here, like her dad's, that he doesn't use anymore. And use that instead, because otherwise I'll be spending about 10 quid on a cork board, man. And I don't want to do that. I really don't. There you guys want to see what a proper chocolate McFlurry looks like, huh? Oh, man. Oh, God, it's actually overflowing. Look at the size of this. Because we've just been, well, I just went Mackey's to get Stacey's had a little Happy Meal because she's ill. So I've had a McFlurry like I do, you know, I used to have my daily McFlurry. I'm doing it again, because I just count the calories while I'm eating healthy. And I got all the way back, man, from the drive-through. It's not like miles away, but it's like it's probably 10 minutes, isn't it?
15.
Yeah.
Let's watch 15 minutes of keeping up with Kardashian.
15-minute round trip. And I picked my McFlurry up and Stacey's drink, and when I picked it up, I thought, bloody hell, that's light. And I looked in, and honestly, it looked like somebody had ate it already, didn't it?
Bad, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was nothing in. There was probably like 2 spoons worth of ice cream in it. So I just popped it back and said, can I have another one, please? And he said, yeah, no worries. So I did me a nice big one. The bloody size of it.
Did you go in?
Yeah, I thought it's easier than going drive-through. I probably won't know what I'm going on about. I don't know.
Too much to communicate.
Yeah. Ginger bear's gonna go. Okay, Paps. You took the sofa out then. Right. Take it off, so your eyes real thing. It's only me! Oh, it's a silly boy. It's a silly boy then. It's a silly boy then. Yeah, it's a boy, you know, look. Yes, I know it. Wham me up now. Hello guys, I've got balancing on some oranges in my kitchen at the minute. I really don't know if this is going to hold together. Ooh, got my rice on the boil, just going to cook a bit of tea. I'm having that chicken and rice meal that I was on about earlier, so I don't know if I'll show you much of it. I'm mainly just going to talk to you while I'm cooking, I think. So it's about 10 past 8 on the evening. I don't know when I last got a clip, you know. I think it was still at Stacey's, was it? Just after? Was it when I had McFlurry? I think it probably was. So I had that, and then it was all a crazy rush, man, because I was trying to edit and upload a video just in time for when Stacey needed to go to work, and we were a bit late, so I had to race Stacey up to work. And then I came here and I've basically just been to the gym now, and honestly, guys, it's done me. My chest is absolutely killing from last night because I've been torn apart, and I just trained arms. Let's have a look. Does it look like I've got a pump? I don't know. That looks a bit pumped, doesn't it? Huh? Jesus, it's killing. It feels like it's out here. I was in the gym doing something, you know, going like fairly light for what I used to do. And I thought I'd rip my biceps in half. I couldn't move them. They were stuck like this and they were killing. Man, I thought I was going to have to go home, but I managed a few more little exercises for my triceps. So now I'm out cooking a bit of tea. Oh, and then I'm going to go and have a little think about my workout routine and my diet and stuff, and plan things out. Because I was doing some reading while I was in the gym on a website. And it was basically all about binge eating, which is kind of what I have trouble with the most, man. It's not that it's not that I don't know how to lose weight, because I do. I know full well about calories. I know how my metabolism works well because I've dealt with it in the past. Like I've said a few times, I used to be in pretty good shape. I used to gym 7 days a week. I used to work in the gym, and then I just stopped. Like I just love food too much these days. I mean, I've always loved food. I was fat as a kid, but I've just been finding it hard for the past. Well, I mean, it's probably been like 2 years. It's been like a slow decline into gymming less and eating more, and then now I've got a peak of weight of like 19 stone 3, with pretty much no. I mean, I've got muscle. It's not anything like it used to be, and it's just the fact that I'll just eat loads. I won't just be like, oh yeah, I'll just have like a pizza. I'll be like, oh, okay, I'm having a pizza. Okay, then I'll have to have like 3 different puddings and like cheese and like chocolates and sweets, and then the next day, and then the next day, and the next day, and it just rolls over. And so this website was all, well, it was like an article on a website, and it was written by this guy who's, you know, dealt with binge eating himself. And it was just about the ways that he was kind of dealt with it. And I think for me, a big part of why it's never really been a massive problem in previous years when I've been in shape and stuff, because I used to smoke quite a lot, like 20 a day by the time I stopped. And it's kind of something to do, and now eating is what I do when I've got something to do, watching telly, doing anything, walking around town. Everything's always thinking about when I'm going to get my next bit of food, my next snack, my next meal. But it used to be, oh, where can I next go for a quick smoke? I'm not by any means trying to say that smoking's better than eating bad. They've both got their downsides, and I think, I don't know. I was going to say I think I'd rather be fat than a smoker, but I'm not really sure which one I'd rather be. Purely for health benefits and downfalls. You know, if anything, it's been more noticeable since I've been bigger, because I used to gym a lot when I was a smoker. It wasn't like as much a big thing for my cardio. I could still get upstairs and walk around, and I was running and doing all sorts of stuff, hitting the gym 6-7 days a week, and it wasn't a big problem. But now with being like 19 stone and unhealthy and not gymming, I've definitely noticed it, man. If I run anywhere, I'm knackered, out of breath. If I play with Pabs, I'm bailing with sweat, knackered, out of breath. Going upstairs puts me out of breath. And it's all the kind of stuff that I always used to think, nah, not the kind of thing that'll ever affect me. I'll never get like that. I kind of did. So anyway, this article was kind of all about not putting such a strain on what's wrong and what you do wrong and things you can't have, as opposed to saying you can have these and then making all new meals, you know, healthy meals, healthier snack options, and not having things, and not telling yourself you're not going to eat these bad things, but more so telling yourself that you can eat these good things instead. And if you want the bad things, you can have them, and it's not like a bad thing. Which is kind of what I do when I count calories anyway, because I've always got room that I could eat whatever I wanted. It'll probably just be hungry if I eat certain things. And it was also talking about not making it so much about a weight thing. So not making it like, oh, how you look and what you weigh. Although they're big factors, and I'm going to be weighing in, and it is going to be a big part of what I do. It's also going to be what I can do. So, like I've said before, I want to start doing like 5k runs, and I do want to, this year, 2018, I think, it's coming more and more into my mind that I want to do what I've wanted to do for years, and do I can't remember, I think it's called a sprint triathlon, the one I wanted to do. So it's like I think it's half of a kind of what you'd call a full triathlon, and then obviously you've got your big ones and your Ironman triathlons, which I'm never going to be able to do. So I'm going to try and do a sprint one. So I'm going to try and set some like goals. Like some things I want to do is just like do 10 pull-ups, and some other things maybe a certain amount of push-ups. I haven't even tried to do any yet, so I don't know how many I can do. Probably 0 to 5. And I used to do like hundreds of push-ups easy. And then working up to like maybe 5k runs in the new year, 10k runs maybe, and then eventually build up to the triathlon. Sprint triathlon. Anyway, that's going to be my goal. I want to lose about 4.5 stone, and I want to do a sprint triathlon. Anyway, here's what I'm cooking. So I got my rice on, a few more minutes on the rice, and then I got, God, nearly just dropped my camera, man. I had unwound it a little bit from the, I hold it on a tripod, and then you have to wind it on. I unwound it a little bit so I could balance it better, and I've forgotten it nearly just fell off. Anyway, rice on. So this is just frozen chicken from a bag. I have half a bag of that. I've thrown in some garlic, some onions. I usually have mushrooms, but we don't have any. I'm going to chuck some sweet corn in, and then I'll just cover it in barbecue sauce. And that's a damn nice, healthy, low-calorie meal, that is. Am I in shot? I don't know. Good evening, you guys. Just picked Stacey up from work. Here she is, putting some jammies out, baby.
Jam time.
Literally, because you're hanging out with Jammy. People call me Jam, by the way, guys. You've probably never heard anybody call me Jam. A lot of my mates used to call me Jam. So you can call me Jam from the future. I'm Jam. I'm sore, guys. I'm very, very sore. I don't know if it's because of the gym, or if it's because I've got this little bit of a cold coming and it's just like knackering me out, but I think it's a bit of both. Because I'm done. I can barely move. Just picked Stacey up and it actually killed me to drive the car, even though I haven't trained legs. I think part of it as well is just doing the stretching at the gym, man. That's the most exercise that a lot of my muscles have had in like the past 3-4 months since I last went. But anyway, we're in now. Stacey's about to eat Mackey's. I'm going to eat an orange and just go to sleep because I'm done, guys. I can't even think of anything to say to you, so just thanks so much for watching the vlog. I hope it was worth watching. It wasn't just me moaning about being ill and Stacey moaning about being ill, but we are ill. If you didn't know, did I mention we're ill?
You come back with the weirdest
Yeah, is that a customer's car? I always put, if I find pens in customers' cars while I'm cleaning them, I always put them in my pocket with the intention of putting them somewhere safe in the car, and I always just come back with pockets full of pens. Anyway, like I say, thank you very much for watching, you guys. Hope you've had a lovely day today. Hope you enjoyed the vlog as well.
Is that it? The vlog's over?
I think so. Did you want to say some stuff? Did you want to do some stuff?
Interesting thought of the day. Oh,
Go on.
it was a very interesting book I found in TK Maxx.
Oh,
How to Be a Dog. Sounds hilarious, but it's like a proper like book, like how to be a dog, but in like a metaphorical sense.
Well, what is the metaphor for?
The traits of a dog, like being an alpha male, or how they're like intelligent.
But is it transposable over to humans?
Yeah, I think that's what it was saying. I only read the first paragraph, but so interesting. I can't remember the author, but yeah.
How to be a dog. And Stacey's been buying some. You've been doing some shopping, haven't you, man?
Bought Jamie's Christmas present, right? So I finished work, I'm on my phone, checking all my emails, checking all my Facebook, you know, what you do. And I follow this thing called, was it Present Something? Anyway, it's like this discount, so if there's a discount on anything, people post on there and then they share it. And it was for the exact thing I was going to buy Jamie. But it's really expensive.
41% off.
41% off.
That's alright. I keep thinking, oh yeah, you can tell these guys, like you guys, what you bought me when you're alone. And I'm thinking, no, of course you can't. That's not how it works. It just feels like you guys are like a real person, and she can say stuff to you, and you'll know without me having to see it. But I edit it, so I have to see it.
You could say it, because I don't watch them.
Yeah, I know. Stacey doesn't watch our vlogs. She hasn't watched a vlog in like however long. I could have already told them. They might already know.
Do they know?
Nah, someone would ruin it. Someone would put it in the comments, wouldn't they? Tweet you. Okay, I'm going to go because I'm shattered, guys. I'm sorry. I'd stop and chat with you a bit more, but I just can't. Hope you've had a lovely day. Hope you enjoyed the vlog. Let me know down below with a little comment, a little like, a little subscribe. Awesome. By the way, we're on 18 subs. I'd love to get to 20.
Me too.
That'd be amazing. If you're watching and not subbed, give us a sub. Let's get to 20. It'd be awesome. I remember when we had like 2. And we were like, wow, imagine if we get double figures. Now we're not 20. We might as well have 1 million. Do you know what I mean? That's how many people we've got. It might as well be 1 million.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
And if you are subbed, thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed the vlogs. Bye, see you soon. Bye, bye. Bye-bye.
Look at Jam right now. He's so cold.
I'm not going to use the swear words that I just used, but you better bugger off.
He's cold.
Yes, and I'm ill. It's got worse, guys. Stacey thinks I've just got a man flu, but I think it might actually be. I don't know.
You couldn't let me be ill for 2 days.
Oh, sorry. Bab, I would love to be looking after you and be all healthy, but it got me. My mum's illness, I think. I don't think it's the one you've got, because I don't feel sick. I've got a stuffed nose as well now. Hold on to you. And I'm freezing. Are you not freezing?
No.
Well, you know what? If you're not cold, you want to go get me a hot water bottle?
No, I am cold.
No, you just looking
I'm
up.
not going all the way downstairs in the dark in your house.
You are.